Hello my friends. Hey, I want to welcome you to this video and to my channel. Tonight I'm going to show you how to make a dish called what I call purple rice cream. Now in the Philippines, you know, my wife is Filipino. In the Philippines they sort of call this, a version of it, they call it, what's it baby?
Binignit.
Binignit. So you can say that I copied Binignit, but I didn't, because Binignit is not going to be as delicious as my purple rice cream that I'm going to show you how to cook tonight. Now, this is a trade secret. It's copyrighted. It's trademarked. My wife is going to sell this in the Philippines and make $1,000,000 pesos. Okay? But I'm not going to keep it from the world. I'm not going to keep this creation a secret, because I want you to enjoy it as well in your home. And it's a cheap dish to make. It's probably the best rice cream or ice cream that you've ever tasted. There's no preservatives, there's no bullshit. This is straight up all natural ice cream. But I'm calling it purple rice cream. So again, my name is Mark. Everybody outside America calls me Marcos. My channel is Overstay Road. And the cooking portion of my channel, I call it the Overstay Road Grill, right? So come on in here. Let me show you how we're going to get this shit started. Come on in here, folks. First of all, the ingredients. Folks, in Thailand, this is what we call sticky rice. Now, there's a difference between regular rice and sticky rice, and I'm not in a state of sobriety to try to explain the difference between sticky rice and regular rice. In the Philippines, what do we call sticky rice, baby? What do we call it?
I forgot.
Oh, shit, she don't know, and she's not drinking. Alright, but we got to go with sticky rice, okay? We're going to cook the sticky rice over right here in this trusty rice cooker right here, okay? And once we get the sticky rice cooked, this is our simple ingredients. Number 1, coconut milk. Number 2, brown sugar. Number 3, white sugar. Number 4, bananas. And number 5, in the Philippines, this is called kamote, sweet kamote. Sweet potatoes, folks. I bought this at the market. I'm in Thailand right now. My wife's already chopped that up for us. So the only thing I got to do is get the rice going, and I got to chop up the bananas. So jumping right in, folks. Let me show you this rice cooker here. This rice cooker. This is a, I think it's a 5-cup. Yeah, it's a 5-cup rice cooker. So we're gonna go ahead and get this rice cooker set up here. Now look, if you watch my cooking shows, I don't use any scientific measurements. If you want to know a cup, I use a dolemon cup. So I'm going to fill this dolemon cup about halfway. That could be considered 3/4. Give them a good shot in there, babies, so they see how much in there. That's about 3/4 of a cup. Alright, so 3/4 of a dolemon coffee cup going in the rice cooker. Alright, it's not rocket science, folks. I'm going to take some water. Here in Thailand, I like this Singhai water. Recyclable bottles, you just return the bottles. And I'm going to go with 1 cup. And I'm going to go, 1.5 cup. But I think actually, what you think? We need 1 more cup? Or is that going to work, baby?
I think that's enough.
Alright, my wife says she thinks that's enough. So 1 bottle of water, and we might add a little bit to it. Okay, now folks, check this out. Listen, if you have one of these rice cookers, my men from the West, you don't know shit about no rice cooker, right? It's got 2 settings. It's got cook, and it's got warm. That's all it's got. So what you do, you plug this guy in, and you pop it down. Okay? Now look, you pop it down, it goes to warm, And when some bitch gets done, it'll automatically pop to 1, believe it or not. So all you gotta do is pop it down. Now with these little cheap rice cookers here, I don't keep the lid on like tight because they flow over. What I do is just keep about like that. Let that joker go. Alright. So step number 1, chapter 1 in the purple rice cream is to cook the sticky rice. So I'm not putting any special ingredients, rice and water. Let it cook. Now while that's going, what I'm going to do is come over here and chop up some bananas in the essence of not boring your ass about how to chop bananas. You know what I mean? I just talk about the price. I bought this stalk of bananas for 25 baht. That's less than $1 US. What is that, about 85 cents? Somewhere in there. So let me get a knife here, folks. No science behind it, folks. Just chop it up, because once we cook all this stuff, it's going to be so nice and soft. You can slice it any way you want to. Alright, so what I'm going to do right now is slice up these bananas right here. I'm going to slice up these bananas, and then once the sticky rice gets done, I'm going to fire it back up on the video. And let me just say a quick word here. I want to thank everybody for joining me. You know, I'm just a normal guy who likes to make YouTube videos and entertain folks. Thanks for watching my video. Maybe you get something out of it as far as eating this purple rice cream. If you don't, I hope you're at least entertained. And I'm not ashamed to admit that I'm a goddamn beer drinker. I don't apologize to nobody. So I drink when I cook, and I love to cook when I drink. That's the way it is, folks. Get over it. Alright. If you're not a subscriber, watch this. Bam! Right down there is a little square that says Overstay Road with a little airplane. Hit that button and subscribe. Alright, folks, look. My wife trying to fuck up the video by commenting. What she's saying is she wants to eat some of the bananas. Stop chopping up all the goddamn bananas. So I'm going to save her 3 of them bananas right there. Here you go, baby. I'm saving you 3 bananas because I love you. Alright, folks. There's your bananas. Alright, folks. Some people don't fuck with their rice, but when I'm cooking rice, I like to stir it every now and then so it don't stick on the bottom of this thing. My wife, she don't stir shit, but I like to stir it every now and then. You don't have to, but I do. And again, I just kind of leave that open right there so it don't bubble over. These little cheap rice cookers, little small ones, if you tighten it up like that, it's probably going to boil over like this. It's not. Steam's just going to condense on this guy, roll back in there. You know, most of the time it's not going to boil over. If you do like that, it's going to boil over and make a mess. Alright. Alright, folks. I had to add another half a bottle of water to this mix. And this shit is like bubbling like a cauldron. Oh shit! It's popping and bubbling. That's what sticky rice does, because it gets that soupiness to it, you know? It's not like regular rice. So we're trying to get this shit calmed down, get it finished up, but that's what it's going to look like right there that we're going to add our ingredients to make this beautiful purple rice cream. So we're almost done. It's about a 10-minute mark right here. I had to add a half bottle of water, and I do stir my shit, make sure it don't stick. Put the lid back on it and let it run for a minute. But about 10 minutes on the rice. My wife is telling me that it's time to add in the coconut milk, right? So get this joker right here ready to go. This joke over here is popping and humming and popping and whatever. So this is 100% coconut milk. And we're going in the mix right here. We'll cool it down, slow it down. Okay, this is a 500 ml, so half a liter coconut milk going in right there. Let me get my stir. Okay. So get that coconut milk going right there. And folks, the good thing about this is that this is the cheapest version of ice cream you're ever gonna make. You know, in America you don't give a shit about price, but over here in Southeast Asia people don't have a lot of money, you know, excess money to make shit like ice cream. So look, we put that sticky rice in there with some water, and now we added 1 thing of coconut milk. But you can already tell we're at the top of 5 cups right now of ice cream, and we haven't even added the sugar, the potatoes, or the bananas. So I think when we get done, we're gonna be at 6 or 7 cups total of ice cream at, you know, basically well, from Western standards, a very cheap price. All right. And if you're living over here, this side of the world, you can make this in the village, freeze it up, and you can serve ice cream all day long till the cows come home, and people are gonna love you for it. All right, so we're gonna let that get caught up right there. Okay, still got it on warm down here. And again, if you're not familiar with the rice cooker, there's not 2 settings. There's cook and there's warm. I'm sorry, I got it on cook. There's cook and there's warm, and then unplug it. That's it. So right now we got the heat to it, going on cook, get it back to boiling, and I'm about to add the other ingredients. When my wife tells me it's time, is it time, baby? All right, so let's go ahead. Now look, everybody that wants a unit of measurement, this is brown sugar, and I'm a little bit low. I'm a little bit low on how much I got, but I'm going to show you how much it is in the Dolemon cup. That's about a quarter, I say a quarter cup of brown sugar, maybe quarter to a third a Dolemon coffee cup of brown sugar going into the mix, my friends. Alright, I'm going to stir that in there. Get that brown sugar going in. Oh my goodness. Now see, we went from rice, which, you know, if you're from the West, you probably don't give a shit about rice. Over here we love rice. But we went from having rice to now it's starting to look like ice cream. Okay? And that's what we're gonna be. Purple rice cream. Alright, so from there we're gonna go ahead and add our regular sugar. And this regular sugar right here, the regular sugar, the white sugar, we're gonna go with half a cup. Folks, this is ice cream. I'm not trying to bust anybody's diet or whatever, but we're making ice cream. I'm not making fucking chicken stir fry. So we got a half a Dolemon cup of regular sugar going into this mix. Let's get it stirred up here. Let's get it going on and stir that up so it don't burn on the bottom. Once we get that going, and you know what, if you didn't know ahead of time that I made this out of rice, you wouldn't even know. You would think I'm making homemade ice cream, but no, there's rice in there. Now this is gonna be tight because I don't know if we're gonna have enough room, folks. I may have to go. Oh, she says hold on off. She says hold off on the bananas right now. Baby, it's not time. It's not time to add the bananas or the.
Just boil first.
Okay, so she's saying let this boil first, and let me scrape out the bottom of this. I got a little bit of brown sugar left in here, so I'll go ahead and scrape it out. She's saying let this get to boiling before I add the sweet potatoes or the bananas. And you know what? I'm not the expert on this. My wife is, so I'm going to defer to her judgment. I'm going to let this get back to boiling before I add the sweet potatoes and the bananas, folks. Now folks, once this starts to boil, okay, this is like thickening up. This coconut milk, the smell coming off of this little cauldron right here. Oh my god, this is gonna be the best damn ice cream, I'm calling it rice cream, that you've ever ate in your entire life. This trademarked TM trademarked recipe right here by Marcos. We're gonna make millions off of this, selling this, because it is delicious. Alright, now my wife said once this stuff starts boiling, we have to add in the sweet potatoes, the camote. So I think it's time. We're going with the sweet potatoes, folks, the camote. We chop this up. Let me drain this water out. Just focus on that, baby. I'll drain out the water. Look, so I gotta go with the camote in here, the sweet potato, and this is what's gonna give it its purple color. When I say purple rice cream, I'm not joking. Now, if you're in America and you get the sweet potatoes that look a little bit more, I don't know, pink, orange, whatever they are, but the ones I got from the market right here in Thailand, these things are straight up purple. And therefore, the name of this dish is purple rice cream. And what we got to do is boil this for a little bit, because it takes longer for the potatoes to get soft, obviously. So we're going to boil this for a while, and then we'll add the last ingredient, which is the bananas, because it don't take long for them things. They're already soft, obviously. So we'll let this boil for about 5 minutes, and we'll come back to you. Alright, my friends, now look, I've overfilled this little rice cooker, there's no doubt. But this joker is bubbling and a sizzling. And it's time to add some fucking bananas up in here. I mean, it's gonna overflow. This is probably gonna make a mess. It's not the first time I've made a mess. But you see that purple tint right there? You see it? Okay, that's why I'm calling this shit purple rice cream. Because those sweet potatoes, oh my god, they're starting to boil down. And we're making purple rice cream, and I'm going to tell you the smell that's coming off of this obviously smells like coconut, because there's nothing but coconut milk. But from America, if I had to describe it, if you put your nose right there as an American, you would say pina colada. Bow, bow, bow. That smells just like a pina colada, folks, and there is no pineapple here, but it smells like a pina colada. And maybe another version of the purple rice cream, I might do a pina colada. I might do the pineapple, but right now there's no pineapple. It's straight up fucking bananas and shit. I can't put all the bananas. You know what? Fuck it. You know what? I'm used to making a mess in the kitchen. Look at that, folks. I'm building the goddamn Leaning Tower of Pisa. Pizza. That is purple. The reason it's purple is because of those sweet potatoes I bought at the market here in Thailand. If I made this in America, it might be called orange ice cream, because from what I remember, those sweet potatoes I get over there, they look more orangey. God damn, look at this. Just let it boil. If it makes a mess, I don't give a shit. Folks, it's so much of a masterpiece now. I can't put the lid on that son of a bitch. All I can do is sit back and watch it and drink beer. Look at this. Holy, the smell's coming off of this. That's better than any pina colada or ice cream, coconut ice cream, any smell you've ever tasted in your life, I promise you. Oh my God. Alright, folks. I'm gonna stop the video in the essence of brevity. I'll probably give this 10 minutes and then I'll give you some more advice. Alright, that's it. Mind of their own. And when they switch over to warm, if you try to switch back to cook, they're not gonna let you. So the rice cooker, my friend Otto said it's time to go to the warm. So but this is what I know. The potatoes are not done. I made a mistake on this. I should have put the potatoes in initially and let them dogs cook down from the get-go. So I recommend that you put the potatoes in as quickly as possible. But take a look at that. This is purple rice cream. I'm gonna pop the temperature off of this. I'm popping the heat off of this because I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do. Alright? Now look at that purple. That's why we call it purple rice cream. I'm gonna put all my potatoes down in there. Now look, folks. I asked my wife to take a lick on this right here and she said it was absolutely delicious. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put the lid on there and just let that shit, just let it simmer, let it soak. Look there, there's no power. Let that joker right there. I filled it too full because I've been drinking. I'll admit to it. But I'm gonna let this thing cool down, and I think during the cooling process that the potatoes are gonna get soft. The bananas are already soft. I'm not worried about them. But I think during this cooling down process, the bananas are gonna be fine. And I'm gonna give this thing 30 minutes. I'm gonna come back in 30 minutes and then we're gonna pour it into the containers that are going to go into the freezer to make the ice cream. But 5 cups is here, so we're at like maybe 6.5 cups right there. That's a lot of ice cream, folks. Hey, I want to say again, thanks for joining me. This purple rice cream is easy. There's no preservatives. There's no salt. There's no chemicals. Just the ingredients that I showed you. If you put it in the freezer, it's gonna keep. You don't need preservatives if you put something in the freezer. I don't want to eat all that shit. I've seen all these videos of Breyer's ice cream and all this. That's some scary ass shit. No, I don't eat ice cream. I don't eat ice cream at all. But I'm gonna try this, I promise you. So I'm gonna try this. There's no artificial bullshit in this right here. And if you put it in the freezer, come on, it's gonna last for a long time. So I'm gonna make a lot of money off of this right here, selling this shit in the Philippines. And this is my trademark recipe, purple ice cream, my friends. Let's give it 30 minutes to settle, and then I'm gonna come right back with you and I'm gonna show you what the next step is. Thanks for joining me. Alright, my friends, listen. What I did, I let this thing cool down for about an hour because those potatoes weren't done. But as they sit there for about an hour and cool down and soak up that deliciousness, come here, let me show you. Let me show you something. Oh my goodness. Folks, if that don't look like purple rice cream, I don't know what is. And I'm gonna admit to you something. I did lick the spoon just a little bit. Now, not enough to say I ate something, but I just licked it to taste it. And I'm gonna tell you right now that this is the best tasting concoction. And the smell coming off of here, oh my god, you can make this into a potpourri and it would sell your house if you had it listed on the market. But I'm gonna tell you right now, this is absolutely delicious. And I mean, if we ate it right now, oh my god, it is so goddamn delicious, folks. But what I'm gonna do, I was gonna go ahead, let me just show you what I'm doing. I'm not gonna do it right now because it's still too hot. But what I did the other day, I bought these things because I wanted some, you know, good durable plastic containers. When I got them home, I realized that these bitches had a hole in them, and what they're used for is drink containers, right? And I ain't gonna lie, you put a Jack and Coke in there with a lime, it's drunk proof. You can't turn it over. But I didn't buy it for that. I bought it because I thought I was going to use these for a while, and I am going to use them for a while. But these are really drink containers, but they do have a lid, but they're about to become ice cream pails. But I think right now is I need to wait. It's too hot. What I need to do is stir it up a little bit, and I need to wait like another 30 minutes, because the longer you wait with the heat on these potatoes, the softer they're going to get, folks. Alright, so I just stirred this up right here, but you can see the purpleness of the purple fucking rice cream. I'm going to let it sit for another 45 minutes, and after this sits and cools, then we're going to come over here. We're going to fill up these little containers, and we're going to have little buckets of ice cream to serve to whoever wants to partake. And you know, I'll probably give this to the neighborhood kids, this to the motorbike taxi drivers, this to security. You know, shit, I'm going to give this shit away. Don't worry, but I'm going to tell you right now, that little bit right there, I'm about to give to my Filipina, and she is going to love it, folks. Now listen, I've ate a lot of ice cream in my day. I'm from America, this is no joke. But this right here is the best goddamn taste I've ever tasted in my life. There's no preservatives, there's no bullshit. I showed you the ingredients. That right there is absolutely delicious. So I'm gonna wait another 30 minutes, and then I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna put it here and put it in the freezer and make the ice cream, okay? Thanks for joining me, everyone. Wherever you're at in the world, I hope you got peace, prosperity, and you're having a good life. Thanks for joining me. My friends, listen, what's in this rice cooker right now is so fucking delicious. My Filipina has already been over here trying to steal a big scoop out of my purple rice cream. She don't want to wait till it's ice cream. She wants to eat it right now. I said no. No. I let her lick the spoon, and you know what? It made her even more excited, but I said we're waiting until it's ice cream. Purple rice cream. So I'm going to show you right now, look. What I've done, I've waited about an hour after I cut the power on this guy right here. And folks, look how thick this has got, right? This is a thick concoction right here. And trust me, the smell coming off of this guy is so goddamn delicious. I mean, you can't handle it. I mean, my wife is over here trying to get the warm version of this. And I'm going to tell you this, the warm version of this is like getting warm peach cobbler. It is fucking delicious. I haven't tasted it. I did lick the spoon one time. But folks, this purple rice cream is so, I mean, just smelling it. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to make $1 million off of this, and I'm sharing the recipe with you. I'm going to say it's trademark because this is my own little recipe with my wife. But look, we're gonna roll that out like that, and then right here, like I said, I thought these guys were, you know, Tupperware things, but basically you're supposed to put a fucking straw in there. But look, I'm gonna put this over here like this. That's going in the freezer, And that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna take these guys, and they're going in the freezer because I'm not making the, what's it called, baby? The what?
Binignit.
Huh?
Binignit.
I'm not making the Binignit. I'm making goddamn purple rice cream. All right. So the purple rice cream is going in the freezer, and we're gonna try this stuff tomorrow. Okay. But I'm gonna tell you right now that the smell coming off of this guy, and I did lick the spoon just a little bit, you know, just a little bit. When I licked that fucking spoon, that shit was absolutely delicious. So let's pop it like that, pop it like it's hot, pop it like it's hot, pop it like it's hot. And I'm gonna pop a lid on this guy right here. Shit, I'll give this my Filipino right here. No, you don't want? Alright, fine, up to you. We'll put that lid on there. So I'm not sure the unit of measurement on this. I don't know how big this is, but if you put that in the freezer, that's a lot of scoops of ice cream right there. So this is the problem, folks. This is the problem right here. My Filipino wants the hot version of this, and she's getting pissed off at me because I'm trying to put the last bit of this. Baby, come on, hold the camera. Come on, we got subscribers here that we got to answer to. All right, right here. Just point it right here. She's getting pissed off because she wants to eat this right here, hot, fresh. And so, all right, I'm game. I'm game. All right, I'm gonna let my Filipina tear this shit up right here. But take a look over here at what we've got going on. Okay, because you're not gonna see this shit until tomorrow. I've got 2 buckets right here going in the freezer of rice cream. That is purple rice cream, my friends. Purple rice cream. That's gonna be so goddamn delicious that you can't eat just one scoop. And let me point your attention back over here into the pot. My Filipina has been punching me the whole time that I've been putting that in the containers that she wants some fresh purple rice cream. So, you know, hey, I love my Filipina, and I know she loves to eat. So I'm not gonna deprive her of eating some of this fresh purple rice cream, but I'm gonna tell you right now. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and conclude this video. The reason I'm gonna conclude it is because it's not rocket science that I'm gonna put this shit in the freezer. It's gonna get frozen, and then I'm gonna put it on a sugar cone. This stuff right here, folks, is gonna be so damn delicious on a sugar cone. No flavor of ice cream is gonna beat my purple rice cream. It's not gonna happen. So maybe I will add an addendum to this video, but I think right now it's concluded. I think the conclusion is that's gonna be the best ice cream you've ever had in your life. All right. So unless I find some sugar cones over at 7-Eleven or Tesco, I'm gonna say that's the most delicious thing you've ever put in your mouth. But if I do find ice cream cones, I will add 2-3 minutes to this video. I want to say thank you for joining me. But my Filipina is looking at me right now like she's about to kill me if I don't give her a big bite of this right here. She is getting very angry. Alright? Hey, if you haven't subscribed, there's a fucking box down there that says Overstay Road with a little aircraft logo. Punch that. Subscribe to my channel, because everything that I do is authentic. 100%. It's not scripted. I'm talking to this fucking camera like you're in the room right now. Ain't no fucking script. I drink like 5 fucking beers since I started cooking this shit. it don't matter, because this is the best shit you ever put in your mouth. This is the best entertainment you've ever watched. Thanks for joining me, my friends. Have a great night, great evening, great morning, wherever you are in the world. Have a great day. Baby, open this door right here. Open this door. Come on, hurry up. Open it up. All right, my friends, that's what we got right there. Purple rice cream. Purple rice cream going in the freezer. Purple rice cream. Yeah! Alright folks, the next day, just got these things out of the freezer. And look at that. That is 2 blocks of beautiful purple rice cream. Okay, just for reference, that's a 5-cup rice cooker right there. Okay, so we fill that to the brim, but basically it came out with 2 of these little jugs right here. But I'm going to tell you what, I've already snuck a peek, I've already tasted it, okay, and these are little one-time use things, but I reuse them. I'm going to pop that off. Folks, right there, that might not look too pretty right now, but that is solid. That is frozen solid, worse than any. It's like ice. It's not like ice cream where you can scoop into it. You've got to let this thaw out a little bit. But I'm going to tell you what, you scoop into this right here, this is the best ice cream you've ever tasted in your life. And I call it purple rice cream because, you know, the sweet potatoes here kind of turn purple. But that's a snack, folks. All natural ingredients. I made it in that rice cooker right there, and all I did was stick it in the freezer. And you know, my mom was saying, why don't you put it in like an ice tray with some toothpicks or something? That might be the better option, because this is the consistency of an ice cube. This is not really right now the consistency of ice cream, but once you let it thaw out a little bit, it is ice cream. But it's hard frozen right now. It's more like an ice cube. So I gotta let this thaw out a little bit, then I'm gonna scoop into it. There you go, right there. Purple rice cream made in that rice cooker. And you were talking about some kind of delicious, and that's, you know, all natural. All natural ingredients, folks. And you know, this is really designed to eat while it's warm. You know, you take it out of the rice cooker and you eat it. I mean, sort of like a pudding, or like a cobbler or a pudding, what have you. That's the way they eat it over there in the Philippines. But I wanted to turn this into an ice cream treat where I can put this in an ice cream cone. But like I said, it's like an ice cube, not really a bucket of ice cream. That's all natural. All right, folks, thanks for joining me. You know, give it a try, see what you think. If you do make it, eat it while it's warm. You know, eat 1 bucket warm, freeze 1 bucket, make it ice cream, put it in some sugar cones, and I'm gonna tell you, that is some kind of delicious right there. Bananas, sweet potatoes, a little sugar, coconut milk, brown sugar, sticky rice, and obviously some water. All natural. Look at that. Oh my God, that's beautiful right there. Hey folks, thanks for joining me in my little cooking show. See you in the next video. Alright, my friends, this stuff is thawed out. Ooh, I think it's thawed out enough where I can get in here and get a scoop of it. Maybe not, I don't know. It's thawed out a little bit. Shit. Oh shit. You know what? Damn, look at how that looks so beautiful right there. Look at that. That looks absolutely beautiful. 1 scoop going in the Dudley Moon cup. Lost my camera lady. She had to go back to the village. Oh shit. I'm sorry about that, folks. Look at that. Look at that right there. I'm gonna tell you right now. You know, you gotta let this thaw out a little bit, because it is like solid ice cream. You better have your metal scoop or it's gonna bend that shit up. But look at that. See how we're cutting into the sweet potatoes right there? Cutting right into them sweet potatoes. Oh my goodness. Cutting into the bananas and the sweet potatoes. And folks, you know what? When I get to $1 million over on Patreon, go over there and give me $1 a month. I'm not gonna have to hold this goddamn camera, because I'm gonna have a professional camera crew helping me here, right? Look at that. We've got bananas in there. Folks, that is the most delicious purple rice cream. And it's all natural. I want you to take a look at that. I'm going to conclude this video right now. You get the point. I want you to try it for yourself. And I think my wife's going to sell the hell out of this shit over in the Philippines, because this is trademark. That's a trademark recipe right there. So Ben & Jerry's and Baskin Robbins, don't try to copy my shit, alright? Thanks for joining me, folks. I'll see you on the next video.